1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're live. Yeah, I'm checking if it's working on the website. Yeah, it isn't working yet.
It isn't working, or it is? Goodness, you're thirsty.
It's working. It's
Can you open the
definitely
window
working.
just a tad? Thank you.
Okay, so we start. Okay with that?
Matt, sit down. Just leave it 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. All right, there you go. We're good.
All right. So what do we get started with? So this webinar is under web development section, and I'm Mark Ochman. I was one of speakers during the media forum, and this particular session wanted to do that way that my friend MacKenzie and her brother Matt, they got a website and it's using WordPress. It was built with WordPress, and when I showed them the Elementor, they liked it, but they still don't know how to get started with it. Like, they already got a website, they already have some pages, it's already kind of working, but they want to make it more beautiful. They want to make it easier to edit, more some cool stuff on it. So they don't want to break the existing thing, but they also want to make the next step. So what are we going to do today? We're going to download the Elementor. We want to take the Elementor Pro from the giveaways section of Bible Mission, and we want to get started with it. We want to kind of create a small plan how to move from existing pages to Elementor pages without breaking everything that people see right now when they go to the domain. Yeah, that's kind of like a small plan. So MacKenzie, how do you like it? Like,
I'm excited to get going. So it'll be fun to learn, be good to use it. It looks awesome, and I honestly have no idea to use it though, so this will be great.
all right, so let's then, that would be cool if you could share your screen, and so people see that it's not me doing some magic stuff. It's like, it's just you, and I'm just like kind of making hints and just saying what exactly should be clicked.
Mm-hmm.
So, I see myself right now.
That's you. Okay, so I need to go to, what happened to the other tab?
We're sharing our screen.
I know, but I had another tab. Sorry, we need to log back in. I need my password. Did you copy and paste anything?
No.
Okay, cool. All right.
1 second while we log in.
I need to find I have the tab open, but that's your email. Huh? I know. I need to be able to access my Gmail though. Actually, no, I don't. Yes, I do.
You should be already on there, so let me see.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
And you signed in Gmail.
Okay, I needed to get my the link for this. I had it all set up, but it lost it. No, it wasn't in this one. It was in Outlook. Sorry.
Okay, go
to Outlook. Mm-hmm. No, that's not it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mark. We had this a minute ago. When it disconnected, it lost it.
You're good. Take your time.
There we go.
That's where you were.
Oh, it was. Huh? Didn't know. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Real quick, I have a question. Since I'm signing into my personal email, could we not screen share right now?
Sure. Okay. You mean you can just turn off the share screen?
Okay.
And
perfect. Thank you.
we just see her like. I think I will definitely cut this part. I mean, there was
Probably.
A few,
Yeah.
there was a few.
Yeah. Sorry. What was I doing? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm getting
I'll
there.
be back in a minute.
Okay.
Good. All right. I got it.
Is he there? Go ahead, screen share.
I know he's not there.
I think you're typing a lot
I'm thirsty.
more.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
We're screen
There
sharing.
we go. Screen sharing. I'm going to go to, there's my WordPress dashboard.
All right. Nice. So yeah, that would be cool. The thing is, it's always switching to my face whenever.
Oh,
How can I turn this off?
is it showing this page at all, the WordPress dashboard?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Should be in the bottom right corner. Yeah, so what he's seeing is.
Oh, right. Oh, you are
He should be seeing
you.
what we see. Okay, so no wait. This is our desktop, so what he would be seeing is just his camera.
Yeah, I see your desktop. The thing is, when I'm talking, it's switching to my face.
Oh,
okay.
right.
We'll figure this out. Excuse me.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I made it. Yeah, nice.
Awesome.
So this is classic WordPress dashboard, right?
Yeah, it should be.
Could you show us a little bit of your website so we know what we're talking about, like what we're dealing with? Like,
Okay, so just show you what the website looks like, visit website. Okay.
So we need to think of, yeah, so we got navigation. Oh yeah, we got a store in there.
Yeah, we've got a blog, and that's got different categories. Only one of the categories has something in it right now,
though. Yeah, why don't you just scroll a little bit and show us what you got?
Okay, so the homepage.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so the homepage has just a basic featured post that it links to, and then categories that it falls under. And there's 2 posts that were featured, so it has a toggle between those. Has a quick just info, home, welcome to Wardrobe Wanderings, kind of saying what it's about. How somebody can save it onto Pinterest. It has a link down here for shop. It's supposed to have pictures down here showing what the shop actually has in it, but it wouldn't let me do that on this template. Has a subscribe to blog via email, has archives. I haven't really done much with it for a while, and the tags, which it has in small print. And then on the navigation, it has about. I haven't actually filled the about in. So I want to fill that in at some point. Blog. If I click on that, it brings up the 2 posts that three posts, or the third one, the welcome post that I've put in. Shop. Oops, it loads. Has 2 categories for shop: gently used, original design. Just brings up individual items, and then has information on those individual items and details, how much they cost.
What do you use as a to manage this shop? Is it?
I've actually been using the WordPress plugin WooCommerce.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
that's
and
cool
it's
thing.
linked to my. Oh goodness, I believe I have it linked to my Square, Square account, so I can take credit payment. I think it's also linked to PayPal, but I'm not sure if I completely set PayPal up. So
yeah, we won't go into payment details. I mean, it's like it will work just the way it was working before, so we don't affect it at all. So
cool.
Elementor is able to design stuff, and like you might wonder. So home page and about page and blogs, they're kind of pages, but shop got products. So
right,
it's like shop. It is very important part of the website. So Elementor is able to design this part as well. So,
oh really? That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's then start with Elementor. If you just go to dashboard.
Okay. All right, back at the dashboard.
Yeah, so Elementor is a plugin. So if you go under plugins section, on your sidebar.
Yeah, Matt.
Do you want us to go to add new or installed?
Installed, and then we'll click add new anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Add new.
All right.
You got quite a few notices.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so
right.
I'm on the add plugins page.
Search plugins. You can just search the Elementor, ELEMAMENTOR. It's so hard.
Okay. Elementor page builder. Is that that's
you
it?
already have it installed, right?
Huh?
You already have it installed.
Okay.
Yeah, you already downloaded it. So you can just go ahead and click activate. Yeah.
All right.
It's okay. It's not rocket science to just click install first.
Right. I didn't realize he'd already installed it.
You downloaded it, yeah.
Or downloaded it. Okay.
Yeah. So what we just did is we installed the standard free part. It's like Elementor is, I would say, 70% free, and 30% of some extra features come with Pro version. We provide you with Pro version license key, and also the archive to install the Pro version. So right now we're good with Elementor normal. I mean, we'll come to the Pro version a little bit later.
Okay.
So it's installed. So let's just go under pages section.
Okay.
So
pages.
We'll try to design alternative homepage.
Okay. All right. I should be in the pages section now.
We'll just create new page.
Okay.
Because we don't want to destroy the actual homepage.
Right.
We just create a new page and we work with it, and then whenever it's ready, we replace the new homepage with and the one. So let's call it new homepage.
Okay. Can I just call it new homepage?
Yep.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and you can just click publish or save draft, whatever.
It actually, okay, save draft. I'll save draft.
Save draft,
Because it doesn't give me the option to publish it just
Yes.
yet. It doesn't. It's right there. See? That's not highlighted.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. So I've saved the draft.
And now you can just click edit with Elementor, this big blue button.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now the WordPress team is trying to allow Elementor only edit this small area which you see. But we
Yeah.
want Elementor to be able to take the whole page, everything. So
Okay.
on the left bottom there is a settings sign on the sidebar.
I know I can see it. Okay. So I have the settings up.
And if you scroll a little bit, there's a thing page layout. So by changing the page layout, we completely forget about this theme. So we just said Elementor canvas.
Okay.
And from now on, the only thing, like, Elementor has access to the whole page. It's like
Okay. Yeah, it opened it
there's
up.
no
Awesome.
more theme stuff anymore. Yeah, and we can start from scratches. It's like a new piece of paper, so we can draw it. So on the sidebar, if you go to this nine squares, which are on the top, there's a button 9 squares. We will use it a lot. It's like a home page of the sidebar. It's like you come to the initial state every time. So here you see all the widgets that you are able to drag and just drop them on the page.
Okay.
So, but before we drop this widget, let's just take a little bit of theory. So there's button add new section. So basically every section, let's think of sections as horizontal things. And if you click add new section, the red button.
All right. Just 1 second. Okay, I'm on there.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got a dog barking.
Yeah, dogs sometimes they do that. You see these columns. So basically, section is something horizontal, and column is something vertical. So if you, for example, click the two vertical columns, so you basically you decide on how much columns you want your section to be. So let's say 2.
Okay. Oh, say 2. Okay.
Yeah. So and now we can drop stuff in left column or into right column. Like, let's try drop one image into left column, and let's say text editor into right column. So you just take the image widget from left and you drag it into the column.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. Now you go to sidebar homepage.
Okay.
And just drag the text editor into the right column.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, great. So yeah, that's how widgets work. You just drag them around and you put them on the page. So let's say we want one more column right now. So you see, when you're on the column, there's a little gray button on the left top. Yeah, so if you can duplicate current column, or you can just add new clean one from it will add on the right. Yeah, just click it.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you can do as well is you can configure the width of the column. So, for example, you see there's a tiny line between columns. So if you hover on it,
oh, there we go.
Yeah, and you can just click, just take it and drag it. Yeah, just like that. So you're able to set the real width. They just give you with some, like, as soon as you create these columns, you're kind of fixed, and then you can just drag them around, and then it's up to you. So another important thing about columns is on is how they will look when we come to responsive sizes. So on the left bottom there's a desktop sign.
Okay.
It means that we are on the desktop. So if you click it, you can choose that we are now on mobile or tablet. And
Oh, okay. I'm gonna choose mobile
yeah,
just to see what
try.
it looks like. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So columns, it's always like you can set the width of column for mobile or for the desktop. So
Okay.
basically, we first do desktop, and then we try to we look what it looks like, and Elementor optimizes the most always. But we can also sometimes we have some preferences for mobile. Yeah, but we'll come to it later. So just let's switch back to desktop.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we want to do now is we want to try. I want to show you something else. There's if you would just remove this section we just created, because
This one?
I mean the section, the whole section is something. Yeah, that's one thing to remember. Section is always horizontal. Column is always vertical. So it's like math.
Okay. How do I remove that section? Just right here?
Click
Okay.
remove. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was.
So Elementor comes with lots of templates, and by templates it doesn't mean something that we used to think of WordPress templates, because normal WordPress templates, they come and then you can change almost anything. So if you click add template,
Okay.
yeah, so you can see a lot of
templates.
pre-created Elementor pages. So some of them are available only for Pro, and we will activate our Pro a little bit later. And right now, if you could just, for example, the very first one, the blue watches, yeah.
Okay.
So let's say we like it, and we click the green button, insert, and what it will do, it will just insert. Yeah, it will insert all the contents into your page. But what it did, it basically gave you the raw material to work with, because now you can change whatever you want. Yeah, just click insert.
Okay.
We'll try.
It's loading.
Good, it's okay. So that's always a good place to start if you have like this kind of, they call it empty page effect. So it's like you have nothing, and then you think, what should I do? And you just think and do nothing. It's like it's a good place to start. Just drop something on the page, and then start changing it, because it's like you can change everything. It will insert right now. It's just like, what is template? Template is when you can, it's all something is already done, and you can take it and achieve what you want. So normal WordPress templates, they don't allow us to do that. It's like they are not templates; they're basically frames. Yeah. So it's like they're frames, and you put your content into it, and
but you can't change the
and it's online. Yeah, you can change a lot. So what we want to do is we want to be flexible, we want to be creative, and we want to make beautiful pages. Yeah, that's probably the first one.
Okay, there we go. Oh goodness, gave us an error page.
Okay, just click OK.
Well, it loaded.
Got it.
Could you please scroll it a bit? Did it insert something?
Yes.
Yeah, it insert. Sometimes if you have slow connection, it might be a problem. I wonder why you have gray background. It's like it must have white background, but on the left top there's a menu of sidebar.
Menu. Okay. Whoops.
Yeah, and if you
Default.
just look at default colors.
Oh yeah, it's got blue, gray, black, and green.
Yeah, let's just, could you please choose some palettes? Will it change the background?
Let's see. I'll choose the ocean palette. See what it does.
No, it doesn't change.
Well, it's
Yeah,
loading.
it's
There's a
loading.
little green bar on top. And the background's still gray.
Interesting.
We can debug it later, but
Okay.
it must be white. By default, it's usually white. It might be that
Okay.
our theme is still taking some of the control of our page.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So let's see what it is. Or like the first view, you can always you see this sidebar, and there's right in the middle of sidebar on the right border. There's a small error, not error, arrow. Sorry,
You're
there's
fine.
a little arrow which allows you to hide the sidebar. So if you
Oh,
hide the sidebar, it's like it's like you're on the actual page. So
Okay.
it's just a real preview.
Looks good.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can show sidebar again.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see what it consists of. So some like the first view that Elementor inserted. So we got if you would hover on the actual page,
Okay.
So you see the blue border is the section, the big
Mhm.
blue border around it's the section. So
That one. Yeah. Okay.
to edit this section, it's like a box where everything is in. So you can click this blue thing up on the top.
Mhm.
You see that there's 5 buttons. The very left is to edit the section.
Oops. Got it. Okay.
So if you click it, it will help you edit the section. You can duplicate the section. You can create a new section above this section. And you can
Okay.
save some section as a template. So you could use it in other places, or you can just remove it. Yeah, so
That's
we don't
handy.
want to remove or save or duplicate it right now. We want to edit it. So yeah, we have you edit it, and
Okay.
under edit, like whenever you edit some element, sidebar is getting on this element. So on the sidebar there is layout, style, and advanced tabs. You see these tabs in the top.
Yeah.
And what I want to do is go to style.
Okay.
We want to understand where this image comes from. Oh yeah, here it is. So background image is set just like this. So you could you could just click it now, and you could set and you could set one of the images you already uploaded before, which are yours.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I can pick one. I'll just choose that one. Well, no, I'll choose that one.
I like those photos.
Thank you. I had fun taking them. Try not to hit my head on the ceiling fan when I took them, though, because I was on a ladder in my room.
Yeah, just like this. Awesome.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
And what is this black thing? You see, like we see words, buttons, but background is there's a kind of color between them. So
yeah, I see that too.
On the sidebar, there's background section. If you click it, it will collapse. No, not this one. You just remove
Which one?
it. You can click it again. Classic.
There you go.
And
okay.
you can
what am I
collapse.
clicking?
There's a background word a little bit higher than you just clicked.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So if you click it, it will collapse, and there's background overlay.
Okay.
So you see there's a color, and it's black right now. Yeah. So if you play with it, you'll see what actually happens. So you can choose colors, and you can choose the level of opacity. So it would be So if there wouldn't be any overlay, you wouldn't see the words and buttons and everything. But as soon as you get the overlay, you can choose the color. So for example, if you put some kind of green as the clothing is, it will be very stylish.
Green? Okay, kind of similar to the clothing. Let's see. Green? Okay, I'll start with green. That's too green. Wait a minute.
Yeah, something like this.
Okay.
So basically this overlay also gives some color effect over the image. So when you try to make a very stylish page, it helps a lot.
Okay. So should I adjust that any more or less?
Yeah, it's okay. Just keep it like this. We're good for now. And So we are good with the section. So section is box, and now we put everything to this box. So let's say if you would just add new section above this one, so I would show you how to make sections full width. Yeah.
Okay.
If you just click add new section with one column would be all right.
One column?
Yeah. Column, yeah.
Okay.
And now we got to put something into section for it to actually appear. So just put some, I don't know, put some maybe space. So we want to play with background. So if you just drop the space element there, we'll be good. Yeah. So with space, you see on the left side there is a roll. Yeah, you can just drag it right, left, and it will just give some space. Great. So just go to the section and tap edit it.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's add some random background, maybe even just color.
Okay. So where was that again? Under style?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Background. Wait a minute. What am I adding? Do I need to drop an image in, or?
You can just, there's background types. You can
Background type.
even put the video there, but
Okay.
you can just if you just
color.
choose color, it will appear.
Okay. So there's white. What color? Huh? It's gonna turn red. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't want red. That's gray. That's blue. I know. I wonder if I can match that same color.
Yeah, but the thing is, we'll remove it very soon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah. So if you hide the sidebar, take a look what happens. Oh.
Okay. I see too much green, but that's okay for now.
Wait. Could you please show the sidebar again? Oh, okay. So this is background. If you drop something like text element on this section,
okay,
just go to all elements and drop.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, just text editor.
Yeah. So yeah, and now you hide the sidebar.
Okay.
So you see that text is like there's like some borders. Like text doesn't go left; it's like somewhere in the middle. So sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you want this to be full width. And so on the sidebar, you can if you edit the section.
Edit. Okay, sorry. Oops. No, that was right. Sorry. I'm sorry. Which am I editing? The section or the little this blue?
The section. That way you edit the element. So section is horizontal, column is vertical. So this horizontal thing is in the blue round. Yeah, just like that. You will edit those a lot. So
okay.
And on the left there is a stretch section option, so you can stretch it.
Okay. And then content width, just wow. Okay.
Or you can, under content width, you can choose full width.
Full width. Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it just widens it all the way.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, but as you see, it's very flexible. It's like you can do a lot of things with it, and you're in control of your page. But there's so much details, and sometimes it's like, I wish I could help you with every single detail, but sometimes it's kind of you want to learn yourself because you want to get fast with it. You want to, like, when you're thinking of some idea, you want to be able to try it very fast. So
yeah, do it very quickly.
Could you please open new tab and just type, in Google you can just type Elementor. Elementor docs, for example.
Docs.
DOC docs. So Elementor got awesome website of some. So just go ahead, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you got some very nice explanation and like videos. So if you just, for example, you go to widgets, there's 61 article.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a
So
lot.
there's image widget, for example.
That's awesome. Wow.
Or video widget. So let's just
Oh,
open
I
one.
just saw the WooCommerce widget.
Oh, there's WooCommerce widget. Yeah.
Cool.
If you just open one, we see what's under there.
Okay, I'll click that one since I noticed it first.
So can you hear my dog now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. It's morning, but it's sad or something. It's not our dog though. It's
Huh.
neighbor's dog.
Okay. So,
Yeah, so
open that widget.
basically it's not just article, it's like video. You can
It's a tutorial.
watch. Yeah, it's like tutorial, so it's very helpful.
Cool. Okay. That's an awesome resource.
Yeah, so this number one thing. And there's another thing. For example, you go to Google again.
Okay.
And you type Elementor speed art.
Elementor what?
Speed.
Speed art.
Speed art. Yeah.
Okay.
I use this a lot as inspiration. So you should just click one.
Okay.
So we just see how it goes. So
I just whoa. Pause it. Okay. What, did I click the right thing or did I click a YouTube video?
Just let it play. Yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted to show you what it is. It's like
Okay.
in like very fast mode. It's like just a recording of how they made some websites. So it gives you a lot of creative ideas on what to do with your pages. So they use both Photoshop and the Elementor. So you can, watching these videos, you can understand for yourself where's the design part and where's the Elementor part. So so right now this is just an image on the background, and yeah, so it's like 8 minutes long, but through this 8 minutes they finish the whole page. So it's like we are already 40 minutes live, and we still, but what they do is like they speed it up. So
yeah, they time lapse and speed it up.
A lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can see how cool it is to just some creative ideas they had, they put them into action. Yeah.
That is cool.
Let's get back to our cool page. Almost cool, I mean.
Okay. Well, it's still playing.
Yeah, you can just close it.
Hold on. Okay, so back to our page. Where are we? Here we are. Okay.
Yeah, so let's get, so we you can remove this colored box, colored section on the top. We just needed it, for example, of full width. Yeah, so now we got this box and we got the background for it. We got the layout, like background layer, and you see this what is inside the box. There's image and there's like some text. You can just click it and edit it. So it's just, you can, it was made in template, but it doesn't restrict you to anything. It's like you can do whatever you want with this image further. But the size, like if you go under style, there's style tab for images. There's nice thing is width. So you just make it as wide as you want, and then you can click this small desktop icon next to it.
Where?
Right next to the word width. Yeah. And if, for example, you click mobile.
Okay. That's cool. And then mobile.
And now you set the width for mobile.
Okay.
So on mobile, Yeah, on mobile phone it will have this width, and then right. So basically, I would say as soon as you get on the page, it's question of your creativity on what to do. And to boost your creativity, you can watch the speed arts video. Whenever you got questions, you can go to docs section under the Elementor docs.
Okay.
What is the right way to say that? Because I always hear myself as dogs. So
Elementor docs. It sounded right when you said it.
okay, docs. So let's just open the desktop version.
Okay. What's the style? Wait a minute. There we go.
Yeah, no, it's desktop. Yeah. So if you just scroll it a little bit down, so we can.
Oh, down on this. Okay.
Yeah. So cool idea is to just, for example, you insert some template and you start looking how they did it. So you see that there was a section which is split into 2 columns. You see, like these watches, they're behind left column and is empty. So that means that watches is basically background. And you can go and check, for example, this, if you scroll a little bit up, because we don't see, yeah, try to edit the section which holds the watches. And like, yeah. So if you go under style, yeah, you see you see what the image is like. And like the image has position bottom left. So watch's image is small and they just put it on the left bottom corner. So and then inside of this section there is column which is empty right in front of watches. And then there's column which has technology word, and inside of this column there is another section which is also split into columns. So basically looking into templates is one of the best ways to learn how to build awesome pages. It's like it gives you, like, your first steps are not with empty page. It's like you understand it better what it looks like when it's ready. Yeah. So what I think right now is we probably will not be able to cover the shop part of the website today. We might want to do another session maybe next week.
Okay.
And just go into shop details. But what do we know so far? It's like designing with Elementor is like designing the page. It's not designing the website, because what a website is just a set of pages.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Right now we are designing one page, which is homepage, and then we will design another page, which is about page. And we can, of course, like save this page as soon as it's ready as a template, and then start a new page with it. So they would be same style, just some other things. So yeah, and it's so the important thing when you already use WordPress is to understand that you are not designing websites. So if in WordPress templates you were setting color and it was changed everywhere, it's not like that's here. And that's on one side, it's cool. On other side, we got to figure out how to use some stuff which is used across the website. So
make it
we'll come to it.
cohesive.
So important thing during this call would be to install Elementor Pro.
Okay.
So I think you can save this page. You might want to save it. I don't know, because we'll come back into WordPress.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. Save it as a draft.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it save it? Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right, and then I'm going back to WordPress.
Yeah. So you're going back to WordPress. If you open the menu, no. There's a right way to do it. Yeah, in the menu.
Sorry.
Just click
menu.
the menu.
I hit the wrong thing. Sorry, I haven't been on this
dashboard, but
okay, thank you. My brother's over here giving me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like, don't click that. Click that. Okay.
So
back to the dashboard.
We go to the plugins again, because Elementor Pro is also a plugin.
Okay, so plugins.
Where
we
do you
go.
download it? If you
So
could open a new tab
new tab. Okay.
and go to just type in Google Bible Mission giveaways.
Okay. Bible mission what?
Just three words: Bible Mission giveaways.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's not like a domain, it's like a search. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can post a page where you can take latest Elementor. When do you not have it? Okay.
No.
Can you just then type Bible, because it was in German website. BIB.
BL.
Yeah, and then space and then mission.
Whoops. Okay.
Yeah, and then giveaways again. I might want to.
There we go. Is that it?
Yeah, yes, it's in the German website. Yeah.
Top one. It's the top
So,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
the first. So this is page I composed for, like I put all the cool links here. So
Okay.
it starts with design, fonts, image source. So you can use these links in order to get some free stuff. So unsplash.com, this freepig.com. You can find lots of vector graphics there for free, and also a lot of images. It's just for futures. So if you scroll down,
Okay.
yeah. So let's just go all the way down. Yeah, here the WordPress plugins we use. So here you see Elementor is free. So Elementor Pro.
Download license key. Do I need to copy the license key?
Oh yeah, there is download button and there is license key. So you just copy the license key and then click the download button.
Okay.
So when you get to download button, you get to the Google Drive, and there's Elementor button, Elementor folder, and there is basically just get into it. Yeah. There's two plugins. There's Elementor Pro, and there's another plugin, Elementor Anywhere, which we will use for designing WooCommerce shop, but we don't want it now. We just want to download the Elementor Pro.
All right. So double click.
Right click on it.
Right click. Okay. Sorry.
And then hit download.
I use a touch screen most of the time, so I'm getting used to his laptop right now. Or a PC. I use a PC a lot. Can I actually make a little bit bigger? Just a tad bigger, the stuff. Thank you, because I feel like I'm squinting and everything. Okay, we're saving it.
I'm going to save it to my desktop.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Thank you. That's easier. I couldn't see the stuff. All right. Did it download?
It did. It's down here.
Okay.
You still here, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's downloaded.
Yeah, but it was unarchived, right? Can you please open it again? Can you please open it? Like it was zipped. We need it in zipped way. So
right.
Correct.
The downloaded Windows kind of unzipped it. Could you please check it out?
Get it?
Oh yeah, it didn't unzip it. Okay, so you're good. So let's just go to Elementor, to the WordPress.
Wait, do you want us to unzip it or not to?
No, not to. Because when we opened the folder, it looked like it already unzipped it, and we don't need it unzipped. We need it.
I thought so.
Yeah, so just go to plugins and click upload new one. Yeah, so there in the top.
Add new? Okay.
Yeah, add new. And then there's upload plugin.
Right there.
Is it doing anything?
It is.
Yeah, you see there. If you scroll a little bit, you got so much notices that we don't see the upload form. Scroll a little bit.
Okay. Oh,
She's
sorry.
fine.
We weren't scrolling.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
Scroll down, scroll
Where?
down, scroll down.
You do it because I don't know where you put it.
Desktop. Yeah, this one.
Okay. Install now.
Got it. There you go. Give it a second.
I'm
Don't touch
not touching anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now you got it
Activate.
activated. Yeah.
And paste it. You got it. So I select it.
Need to what?
Okay.
Okay.
Loading.
Yeah. So now on the left sidebar, or even like if you scroll a little bit, there's one more notice to your army of notices. And it's, activate license. So we go ahead and activate. There's a red button on the right.
Got it.
Yeah. So you want to enter this license key here and click
And
activate
just-
button.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever we come to some page, you can just click activate. Whenever we come to some pages, you can just make a big scroll so your notices would run up, and then you see the actual content.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, so now Elementor Pro is activated. What is the difference between Elementor and Elementor Pro? Elementor Pro got lots of widgets which are not available in Elementor. For example, WooCommerce widget is only available for Pro. And
Okay.
another thing, Elementor Pro got a lot of templates. Well, and by templates, I mean, again, pre-built, how to say, pre-built instructions of the pages. So
Mhm.
we can edit those as much as we want.
Mhm.
And there's much more creative combinations already pre-built. And if we understand how it was built, how we can change everything, but we don't want to change it because it's awesome already. So we could just put our background. We can make it wider, maybe add one column. So basically,
Customize it.
it just, yeah, if you edit page, you can just click add template again, and all these templates you couldn't insert before because they were only for Pro version
Mhm.
are now insertable. So you're now Pro. And
Cool.
everyone who's watching this video, you guys can go same way, go to this link and then download Elementor Pro and then activate the license, and it will work out for you as well. Yeah, so let's assume with Elementor Pro, we built this draft which was working on. So basically, we don't come to the theory of web design right now.
Mhm.
It was like kind of Elementor webinar. But
Okay.
there will be some webinars. So MacKenzie, I want to invite you to upcoming webinars of web design, where we will learn what is important on the page, what is not important and stuff. But so far, you understand that you can design your page, which is homepage, and then so you will design this new homepage, and then you will just set this new homepage as the main one, because it will have all the links to other pages, for example. And basically, right now it's in draft mode, but as soon as you publish it and you set it into, do you know how to set it as a homepage?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so it's under settings section. So it can be Googled just like this. But yeah, one other, like, it's kind of last thing I wanted to go into today is a blog, because basically WordPress consists of two kinds of entities. It's also, if it's shop, then three, but normally it's pages and posts. So website basically consists out of pages. So it's like who was on the media forum, they saw my slide with layers. So it's like website is like layers, and posts they're just I would suggest to view them as like parts of pages. So it's like there's a page, let's call it blog, and this page gets all the different. I think I gotta tell my dog not to yell like this. I don't know. She saw someone probably. So it's like posts are just small part of the page. So I wonder, you already have some posts, right? Let me just show
Yeah, I
you.
do.
So if you drag this post element on the left, because there was no post element before, because
Post element on the left.
Elementor Pro introduced it.
Where is it?
You can always use search. You can always, you can use search.
Okay. Post, recent posts.
No, just normal posts.
Just posts. Just hold on. Post content.
No.
No.
This is like
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's like one step low.
I'm having a hard time seeing today.
You can just drag it.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Where do I put it? Should I add another section? Huh? On the bottom?
You just have to open up.
Why? Down here?
Just do it.
Add new section. Mark.
Yeah, you can do it. So let's say whenever you want to insert something, you can insert it in the middle section. So if you scroll up, you can always click. So if, let's insert this post right above the girl. There was a girl section.
There's a girl.
Yeah.
Right above here. Like.
Just a little bit lower.
No.
No,
Okay,
no,
I'm
no.
going.
There you go.
Here.
Yeah, here. So if you click plus,
Okay.
I can hear myself twice again. I think it's not cool for the recording. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, it's good. Awesome.
Okay, sorry.
So, and now you drag these posts into this section.
That did not happen.
It did.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So it went ahead and pulled the
Right
one that
now it does look cool, but
no, it doesn't.
on the left there's skin. On the sidebar there's skin option. Yeah, and there's two kinds of skins. Yeah, cards and classic. So I use cards a lot of times.
Oh, I like that a lot better.
Yeah,
that's neat because I was trying to figure out how to do that on WordPress originally, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to do that because it wouldn't let me like that.
Yeah, so basically for every here you just represent the posts. So back to the WordPress structure. So we have pages. WordPress consists of pages. It's like, let's call them, I don't know, let's call it book. So every page is every WordPress page is page of the book, and then whenever you want to put some additional materials on the, like there's a page which represents this post. So you put the representation of the posts on the page, but you don't create posts here. It's like it's just representation. Right. So for every post you can set the thumbnail image, you can set the category, and then here you will just design how they should appear. So on the sidebar there is layout section, and then there is also, if you collapse it, you'll see one more. There's query. Yeah. So here you set what to show, because you can also show pages, but this widget, it was made for posts, but you can also show pages or products, but they will not be. It's like under like classical WordPress templates, they have this portfolio section, which it's like for me the whole structure of classical WordPress is so not logical. It's like I don't know what kind, like my mind doesn't come to build something people use all around the world. So it's like I don't understand how it's, I think it's a joke from developers about people, because it's like, why do you have portfolio section? It's like, because you can represent posts same way you represent your works. So let's say here, if you just create posts for every of your things of piece of your portfolio, and then you just bring this post together like this on the page. So
Mhm.
basically, you can bring products, you can bring testimonials you had there,
Yeah.
and yeah, and just it will look like this. So, and
Collect it more.
you can reduce, you can like use authors, categories, tags. So on this sidebar, you can pretty much do lots of stuff.
Cool.
You can reorder those. What I like is you can also, if you go to style, no, the content. Oh no, sorry, for style, layout. Yeah.
Layout.
So
Okay.
there is a masonry option, and it
Okay.
is like Pinterest way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's a little offset. Like if, okay, cool.
So it's like it builds everything to fit the whole screen. Okay. Yeah. So whenever you create new posts that will fit to the query you set, they will appear here.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's it about posts.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. For now, what's the plan? You can create new
Do you
version
want
of the
me
homepage. Oh,
just play with this and create a whole new version of the homepage and just design it exactly how I want it before we get together next time, or do you want me to
yeah,
hold that
that's a
off
good question though. Do you want to make
until
a
because I'm
series?
thinking, huh?
They want to make series of the webinars. That would be cool. I mean,
Yeah,
so if you play with
I
your
think that
page,
would be neat.
yeah, people who watch this seminar, they would. So if we meet in 2 weeks, for example, because in one
Mhm.
week it's like, because there are some other calls. So
Mhm.
let's give it 2 weeks,
Okay.
and in 2 weeks you already have version like new, like this draft version of of your homepage, new
Mhm.
draft for homepage, and then you also have new draft for about, and
Mhm.
then we will be able to so let's say next webinar we will overview your pages
Mhm.
and maybe start with a shop. So
Okay.
it might be a small part of the uh, web design theory. So
Mhm.
we'll think. So you do whatever you feel like on the page, and then
Mhm.
in 2 weeks um, we'll talk about what is important on the page.
Mhm. Okay.
So yeah, and also shop.
All right. That sounds good.
Great.
Thank you.
So
Should I switch back to the Hangouts now, or?
yeah, you can let's switch back to
Okay.
Hangouts, and we'll
Oh,
just
I can
summarize a
switch
little
on
bit.
first. Hold on just a
Oh,
second.
It's fine. Just leave
Don't do that. What's it doing? What is it doing?
it. She's just losing it because she saw that.
What is it doing?
if you just stop sharing your screens, we'll
It's
just
fine.
hear it.
Okay. There we go. I have never seen that.
All right, yeah. So let's just summarize.
Okay.
First, I just want to thank you guys for. It's like most of the people, they do website when they want to do it, and now I'm like, yo, you got to do your website tonight. So I will tell you what to do, and then you will do it. So
Uh,
thank you very much for being my, how to say, how to call it, partner for
students?
today. You're my
Thank you.
students, yeah. So oh my god, someone came. All right. So let me just, wow.
Well, thank you. We really
Give
appreciate
give
it.
me a minute. I will summarize it.
Okay.
It's still on the couch.
I know.
All right, I'm so sorry. Just some people came.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good.
So again, thank you for being my students. And to summarize, so we just installed Elementor. We installed Elementor Pro. We understood where to go for inspiration, where to go for answers, and we kind of had a small plan for 2 weeks, right? So basically, if you guys watching this video, you can just do everything we did in this video, and then you can of course go to mediaforum.bmslavic.org. Don't forget to subscribe to Facebook page, and you can ask your questions on this website. So when like please go ahead and create some topics with questions that appeared after watching this video. So that way I will know what kind of questions I should answer like in 2 weeks when we meet with MacKenzie again, or maybe during these 2 weeks I'll have other webinar, just me, and I can just answer this. We can make it just kind of Q&A session. So just go ahead and create questions. And MacKenzie, if you do have some questions, you can also go ahead and on the mediaforum.bmslavic.org, and the link will be in the description, of course. So you can go and just create the question as well. So that would be cool. So I answer your questions there, so that they see it's real. It's not just like it's not like me sitting in another room and we were filming that thing. It's like one dog always yelling there.
One dog, two barks.
Yeah, so I would say we're done for today. We're good.
Okay.
And that was awesome. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Appreciate it.
much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
God bless. Bye.